Hello YouTube, Dezibahn here. Welcome back to another Let's Play B-17. So this time, I'm going to be doing a squadron campaign. So instead of doing a historical campaign where I just do one role in the plane and stay with it until the end, I'm going to be in control of everything, sort of jumping back and forth as needed. So I will be the 381st Group, the 533rd Squadron. I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing here to rename. So my plane will be called Bombs Away. And I apologize for the amount of time it takes me to type. I have a whole lot of stuff crammed in a very small amount of space. So you will be Liberty Bell, Memphis Bell, Chowhound, Mother and Country, Guardian Angel, the Eagle's Wrath will be you. Target for tonight will be you. Captain and the Kids will be you. Bub will be you. Sally B will be her. And Tough Stuff will be you. Alright. So move on to the next. Do a little bit of randomizing here. Alright. So I will be the Bombardier. Our navigator will remain Fred R. Carter. Our pilot, however, make sure I spelled that right. I don't think I did. Okay, I did. So our pilot is Michael Ward, who I may have mentioned him before. He does webcomics that I find quite entertaining. I will put links to them in the show notes. The first one off the top of my head that I know of is Stick Dinosaurs, which is where I first started following him. And if I'm not mistaken, he has 2 other comics that he's doing now instead, as well as, I don't know. But I will put links to all those in the show notes. Check them out. He's got a very interesting sense of humor. I think it's great. So the co-pilot will remain Nick Sala. My top turret gunner will be a new subscriber of mine, who also happens to be my best friend to the point of my brother from another mother. He will be oh, that's not right. There we go. It's very difficult to type with all this stuff on the desk. Phoenix ROTP. ROTP is actually from, it's actually the, crap, I can't remember what it's called now. The initialism, if you would, of the band name that him and I were going to use if we had found a drummer. I'll let you guys figure out what that stands for. So yeah, so the, alright, Dezibahn, no navigator, Mike Ward for pilot, Phoenix RTP top turret. Our radio operator will remain Travis McKnight. The ball turret will remain Wilhelm Katalikowski. Dennis Moser on the left waist. Dave Dellis on the right waist. And Schmogel. And for our tail gunner, of course, I have no choice but to do Zombly, who is the sole reason why I am even sitting here making this Let's Play now. So, thanks, Zomb. Alright, so, to hell with everyone else. Alright, so I just want to make sure my plane exists here, which it does. So, good enough for me. Make sure. Alright. Looks good. Should be nothing going on there. And go back. Don't believe I need any of this. Oh, crap. Resume. Sorry, it's been a very long time since I played this, so there may be some, there may be some fumbling around with the keyboard here. Alright, so first I need no intelligence. Okay. First I'm going to plan a mission, I guess. It would be awesome if I knew where I was stationed. So to get an idea of what I'm doing, I'm just going to assign a quick tertiary. Alright, so this is my airfield. That's important for me to know. Now I need to figure out how to unassign this tertiary target. Can I delete it? No, I cannot. Okay, well, I may have screwed up already. Okay, well, we just won't use tertiary targets for this particular one. So because of my particular location, I want to make sure that I'm not taking missions that are going to be, you know, like all the way over here or anything. I want to make sure I can make it home. So there's a lot of weapon sites in my immediate area. Rail junctions, V1 rocket sites. We will start, I suppose. Where are you? Special weapon still. Okay. So our primary target, I'm going to come down here and tag this oil production facility. Oh hey, look, I got rid of my tertiary. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to leave this the way it is, I suppose. Yes, so 30,000. I'll actually move this out here to make it a slightly more gentle turn all around. Alright, so that is not going to work at all. Don't quite know how to assign an extra waypoint in the way here. Does not seem to want to let me. But I do not want to be cutting that far around. I wish I could add an extra waypoint. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to be swinging through some additional flak, which does suck, but these really sharp turns are bad. As it is, this right here is going to be a hard enough turn, I think. Alright, so what I can do then is do you, and then you, and then you, like so. And hopefully I can get this turn squared away. Sorry about that. That way I don't have to worry about having any change of directions going on over the water, because that's where you start getting screwed up, when you don't have a landmark. Alright. Which waypoint is this, I wonder? That's the initial waypoint or the ending waypoint? Because that will have a tremendous impact on how this mission goes. If this is the initial waypoint, then we're probably going to die. Anyway, alright, so here, 20,000, 30,000, will remain 30,000 over the water. The approach point, we will come down M. Okay, well, we're supposed to. Why can't I change the altitude of there we go. Alright, so my initial point I want to be at 20,000 feet. Basically, I want to be bombing at 1,500. Sounds square. Alright. And that may or may not be a little low, but we'll see what happens. And then we rally here. Alright, now I want to rally higher than 15. But it appears that I'm not allowed. My decision and my rally point are required to be the same as the bomb run. So what I might actually want to do... Alright now. I had this thing perfect. And then I went and screwed it up. There we go. 1,500, 1,500, 1,500. So what I'm going to do instead here is change the rally point to right here. And move you to right there. And move you to right there. And we'll drop you down to 2,500 feet. As it is, I don't think we'll be able to gain 10,000 feet from here to there. But we'll do our best. And 30,000 all the way home. Alright, so we'll make sure, or we'll hope for the best rather, that this works out well. And in the meantime, I want to recon this oil production facility and this oil production facility and I don't know anything about these special weapon sites, So I guess we'll recon this this V1 site instead. Sure, why not? We'll see what happens. Alright, so that is, our current plan of attack. So, we'll see what happens. Straighten you up a hair. I already have very little confidence in this, but looks good for me. And go to ordnance real quick. Since we are attacking, a oil production facility, we'll take incendiary bombs as a secondary, and let's see. It'd be nice if I had like 500 pound. Oh, hey, look, 500 pound general purpose. Sorry, I was trying to shift, get a little more comfortable here. Alright, so primary bombs will be 500 pound general purpose bombs, and our secondary bombs will be 100 pound incendiaries. I'm hoping 500 pound is large enough on the general purpose side to mess up the facility enough for the incendiaries to really work their magic. Of course, we have no intelligence on that. So we'll check our mission summary. Alright, primary target is the oil production. I don't have a secondary target. This is our first mission, so it's all or nothing. We have 386 miles to go to get to the target, and we're using 6 general purpose bombs at 500 pounds and 12 incendiaries. Alright. Works for me. Get into this briefing room here. Don't have recon. We've already established the route map is questionable. And I'm still able to edit. Okay, I didn't realize that. Anyway. Alright, so we'll do the briefing right quick. The Bethune oil production. That's not accurate. I'm gonna have to check to make sure I didn't screw something up here. Alright, so moderate flak, low fighter strength. This is good. It's a very small facility. Affect local fuel levels and lower supply in general. So it is a high priority target, even though it doesn't sound like it. Alright, so before I sign off on that, I'm gonna press the wrong button. Before I sign off on that, I'm going to make sure these bombs are accurate. Ah, they are not. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. 500 pound general purpose, 1,000 pound incendiary. General purpose incendiary. I might have to use larger bombs than that. It might not allow me. Oh, okay, there we go. General purpose incendiary. I don't know what I did. So I've got 1 squadron of P-47s and 1 squadron of P-38s to escort me. Which, with low fighter strength, that should be, should theoretically be a waste of everyone's time. So I'll go ahead and sign this off, and we'll get going. Alright, go ahead and Control B.
Start engines.
Shortcut there.
Master switch on.
Hopefully these sound
Cowl
levels
flaps,
will not be
open left,
too terribly
open
screwed
right.
up, although it sounds like they might. So I apologize. I apologize if you will be unable to hear me over the sound of the plane. And also, I need to apologize to Mike, because since he is the pilot, he's also considered the plane commander, and
Master switch on.
also the squadron commander, so when shit hits the fan and someone has to take the blame for it, it's gonna fall on Mike. So, sorry about that, buddy. Probably should have said something earlier. Alright, so I'll zoom way the hell out here. We can see. Oh my god. Why can I zoom so far out?
Master switch.
This is hilarious. Alright, we'll go in a little bit here. Try to get away from the engine noise as we watch everybody fire up. And what I will actually do is skip out on this, and
Master switch.
I will come back when we are taking off. Alright, so looks like we just came from right over here to right here, and yeah, this is our airstrip, as is evident by these guys waiting patiently. So we'll go ahead and get this bird in the air as they're taking care of all that. Yeah, it does sound in my headphones like I'm going to be yelling over the engine noise. So, my apologies. Alright, that is a lot of bombs.
You are cleared for takeoff.
I'll watch out of my gun sight here as we go airborne. Alright. The earth falls way beneath us. So there we go, climbing off into the great blue yonder as we wait for the rest of our squadron to take off on this runway. So instead of sitting here for another 30 minutes while they all get airborne, I'm going to once again skip ahead. I just figured you guys might want to watch the
Join formation.
Majestically take off. So I will be back when the squadron has formed up and we make our first turn to get underway. Actually, I might just be back after we're already underway. It depends on what that first turn looks like. So we'll see you guys then. Okay, so I just did one large time skip and this guy's overheating for some reason. The AI has a very hard time messing with the intercoolers and whatnot.
182. Repeat. 182.
Okay, so we have a fairly large turn ahead of us. I do hope everybody makes it and nobody dies, because the only thing worse than planes running into each other is planes running into each other over friendly territory. I don't know why they didn't have us take off going the other way. Okay, this is gonna be bad. And we're still turning. Oh my god. Okay, the entire formation is breaking up, which means that there's going to be just total chaos when it tries to regroup.
Pilot, navigator, we can't get a fix on our position.
And the navigator is already lost. Well, I will help you out as soon as I make sure nobody dies. Now, these last two guys are coming in really hot. Okay. Whew. That's the one reason, or the one thing I hate about this game mode, is that you don't get to control what runway you take off of. So, like, basically, I am going to be better off attacking targets north of me from now on, using this airbase, and there are no targets north of me. So pretty much every target I go after, there's going to be a catastrophic turn pretty much as soon as we get airborne. So, I apologize for the noise burst here, but I need to do some navigating. Alright, guy. Fred Carter. Here, what I'm trying to do. That's what we got. Zoom out. Alright. And,
Pilot, navigator. Can't get a fix on our position.
This part is for Zombly specifically here. I've heard you mention before that you do not really know how to navigate. Basically, the best way to do it is to find a landmark, like this river here. There's a thing. And then you go to the navigator position, hit I to find your map. Looks like we're down here. So I take the plane and drag it over here.
190 T190.
And now the game knows where we are. I think. Make sure that there's an airbase down here. Somewhere. Well, there's a city right there. I think that's the airbase over there. Okay, so we should be getting ready to cross over another river. Yes, alright, so that is how you navigate. You see, I just crossed over that river, and on this map, just crossed over the river. I have to move a little bit more. But that's how you do it. That's navigation in a nutshell. You just have to periodically check your surroundings out here, and then compare them to where the map says you are. And if they match up, then you're on course. And if they don't match up, then you're screwed. The only thing I don't know about is adjusting the speeds and like calculating for wind drift. I think you just have to keep at it. By what I've heard, the longer you, like if you manually navigate for a long enough time, then the AI will increase its ability to navigate. Like the computer character's navigation skill goes up or whatever. So hopefully at a high enough navigation skill they will know how to calculate for wind drift and speed variations. Otherwise it's just a whole lot of navigational babysitting. Which of course makes the mission very long because you can't go more than 10 minutes without getting lost. Alright, so with that little, hiccup there, that little educational blurb out of the way, I'm going to cut here. This video is going to run on way too long already. So, like I said, I'll cut here, and I will be back when interesting things are happening. Alright, so, we're back already. Did a small amount of additional navigation. The game pretty much has it already. We are already descending, and that's why occupied France is right here, and our target is just up this way a bit, if I'm not mistaken. So, like I said, we're already dropping from 30,000 feet. Oh shit, that's a lot of flak. That just came up out of nowhere, too. I did not think the flak coverage would be this extensive. Okay, brace for it, boys. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was just actually cutting back to inform you guys that we hit occupied France. And we're descending. I'm beginning to think that perhaps 15,000 feet might be a little too low. Although, we appear to be, well, these guys are having a really bad day, but we appear to be flying just underneath the flak. They didn't quite calibrate it in time for our descent. So, try to get these guys in my viewpoint here. Yeah, this is the other squadron. Notice they don't have any of the nose art, which means that if we lose any of these guys, it's not going to count against us. So don't worry, Mike. When the flak takes out all these guys flying up here, you're not going to get yelled at. And also, apparently, their engines don't seem to make noise. So that's an interesting feature. Silent mode. And even then, they, well, this guy got rocked pretty good. Look at all that. It's a lot of damage. But us over here, we're doing all right for now. I say that now, but you watch, I probably just jinxed myself. I'll have a wing taken off or something. Also, it kind of sounds remarkably quiet in here all of a sudden. I think the flak may have broken my sound levels. And I remember it being a fair bit louder. Doing alright, Zom? Yeah, you're doing good. Just curious as to what it looks like from his vantage point. And that is a lot of flak. Bouncing off the plane there. Honestly, I don't know how these guys managed to do any of this without just totally going into straight up panic mode. You can bet your ass if I was actually on a B-17 crew, I would have been curled up in the fetal position a long time ago. Probably on my first mission, I would have had a dishonorable discharge because I would have just shut down mentally. The flak has broken, which concerns me a little, particularly since we're now only at 18,000 feet. I'm wondering if there are planes inbound. I know there have been some squadrons of Luftwaffe fighters gone airborne. So they might be preparing to attack, or I may have just escaped the flak field. I don't know. I guess I will cut here and jump back when something happens. So we'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so I just tried to do a time skip. It said that we're under threat of a flak site, and there's these little dots up here. Oh, hey look, there's the flak. So what this means is that we're about to fly right into some flak, and then get attacked by planes. Because I don't think those are escorts. I'm going to go ahead and zero them in my sights. And if they...
Bandit, 6 o'clock level, coming in.
6 o'clock.
Bandit, 6 o'clock level,
Uh-oh.
coming in. 6 o'clock level, coming in.
Okay, well, they're attacking us from behind and from in front.
Looks like 109.
Shit.
Bandit, 6 o'clock level, coming in.
They took someone out.
Now there goes another one.
It's even worse as they didn't even buzz the front of the plane. I know we should be approaching the initial point. I'm really hoping we don't start the bomb run right here. But two squadrons of 109s coming up. What? What just... Who's this guy? Dennis, why the hell are you in the bomb seat? Okay, so we are on the bomb run. That's what happened. Ah, shit. This was not supposed to happen.
Coming in. Bandit, 1 o'clock level, coming in.
Okay.
Bandit, 1 o'clock level,
I need to
coming
get
in.
myself back in the bombardier seat. The game conveniently kicked me out of the seat because I was in the wrong position at the initial point. And it's required that the bombardier
Looks like 109.
take control of the plane from there. Okay. Yeah. Things are not looking good. He just lost an engine. He's lost an engine. We're down at least one plane, yeah. And someone is in the nose gun.
Bandit, incoming,
Okay,
5
here we
o'clock
go.
level. Bandit, 6 o'clock level, coming in. Bandit, 6 o'clock high, coming in. Bandit, 11 level, inbound.
Alright, so real quick, I need you. I need to figure out what our wind drift is doing here.
Bandit, 6 o'clock level,
That
coming in.
looks about right, so it's
Bandit,
about
6 o'clock level,
5 or
coming
6
in.
degrees. Which means... just see to about 6 degrees. That should take care of most of the sideways motion. And just got to adjust for the speed. And the altitude looks good to me. Yeah, we'll leave that as it is. Uh-oh, one of our guys is scared of something. Probably took a bullet or something. Alright. Alright, well this is awesome right here. Who got hit? Okay. Our waist just got raped, it looks like.
Bandit, 9 level, inbound. Bandit, incoming, 8 level. Bandit, 6 o'clock level, coming in.
This cloud cover makes it very difficult to see. Obviously. Oh shit. We are right on top of it.
Bandit, 4 o'clock,
Alright, well, that's the best I can do. Goodbye, boys. There's a button I can... There we go. That's all I got. I should probably have bombed from a higher altitude. Give the bombs a little more time to get there. I do not have... Oh, wow. Ah. That could have been a whole lot better. I missed a fair amount. I did not have proper settings on anything. And I have been shot.
Bandit, 4 o'clock high.
Very badly. That's right, you take the right thing there.
Bandit, 3 high, incoming.
Alright, well, let's see if I can make it home. That is a bandit. Both of these guys are. I'll wait until they turn their pass, or take some pot shots at them. I don't think I hit either of those guys at all. Oh, I am terrible at this. Admittedly, it's been a very long time since I've played. See, so this is the point where it just gets really stressful. As I try to not get killed too terribly badly. Once again, I'm pretty sure I missed everything. I think he may have taken out. Yeah. Oh, hey, look, more flak. Just what we needed. That was very abrupt. Very nice of the Germans. Just a small amount of flak in their desperate attempt to not kill their friends. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. If I could slave my turret to the mouse controls, this might work a lot better. But I'm stuck using my joystick, which I'm not really comfortable with in general. And then having to use it for this just makes it feel, I don't know, awkward. Oh, shit. What the fuck? I don't know what just happened. It looked like I was hit by flak, although that may have just been him passing out. Alright, well, I'm going to grab operator. Oh shit, we've got a fire in the nose. Where the hell is my radio operator? Okay, well, whatever, dude. Go put out the fire. Quickly, 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 quickly. Meanwhile, my guy is panicking. I think another one of my B-17s just lost the motor. Oh man, this is bad. I do not think we did enough damage to justify the losses that we're sustaining here. Alright. Don't go too far. Or just walk away. That's cool too. See, this guy I thought was supposed to be the radio operator.
They got my leg!
I suppose I could be mistaken. Right now, go patch me up before I
Man down! I'm on it!
I'd forgotten how stressful this game was. That is a tremendous amount of damage right there. Yeah, all the instruments are shot up. Oh, that's bad.
I think I'm gonna die if they don't get me to a doctor soon. I'm here now. I've got you. Now take it easy.
What's this guy
Where's the
doing?
pain?
I'm kind of concerned about him. He was really bad out of formation. Looks like he's overtaxing those two engines. Alright, so it looks like we've lost 2 bombers out of our squadron. And then 1 out of that one. Because there's 12 bombers in this squadron, and I think there's another 6 that follow up there. That looks like another plane, that little pixel floating up. And he is listing hard. Looks like our engine has taken some damage. Oh, where are you going? Get back up there. Yeah, we've taken some good hits, it looks like. Shit. See all this? All this right here? Yeah, this is gonna be a bad landing. Assuming the gear comes down, that tire's shot out. So, the best we can hope for is a very rickety landing. Alright, so I am alive again. And going somewhere else, apparently. I don't understand what the game is doing here.
0, 0, 1. Repeat. 0, 0, 1. Okay.
Travis McKnight. need to go to the radio. Dave Dellis, you need to return to the left waist. Dezibahn, get on that chin turret. Alright. Now we should be good. Assuming we make it through all of the flak. Which is extensive and terrifying. Those guys, once again, there's a small cluster of pixels right over here. That might be incoming enemies, or considering where they're coming from, that could be my escort home. If we can just make it through this flak field, we should be good. Yeah, this right here tells me enough. That is my escort home. Which I didn't mean to hover over here at first, but I'm not complaining. It's nice to know that we're still alive. Yes, I do consider enemy escorts, or enemy fighters, to pretty much be instant death at this point. I'm gonna check my location. There's a city right there. Damn it. According to this, we are right over it. Oh wow, yes, our navigator is just about perfect on course. A little fast, because we just now hit it. There we go. Alright, so our navigator should have us out of here pretty good. He's got us right on course. That's the button. Alright, so we are still, yeah. That's what I like seeing. Escorts. Alright, so I am, going to try to jump ahead. I know there is still flak in the area, but as long as they're not shooting at me, there's nothing to miss. Okay, back real quick. Not much has changed, although we are coming up on a waypoint turn. This is one of those targets that I actually had us scout out right over here. I wonder. This might catastrophically break the game.
Pilot, navigator. Okay, turn coming up.
Oh, I'm not allowed to,
Pilot,
not allowed to turn it that far. Okay.
Pilot, navigator. Heading 304. Repeat, 304.
I wasn't sure if the game would
Okay.
allow me to, Ooh, guy. Come on now.
Somebody help me! I'm getting dizzy!
Oh shit. Who's passing out on me? Oh my god. Okay. Nobody too important. Look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. Okay, that actually was a lot better than I expected. So. Alright, zombie, you're up.
Let me fix him up.
Go get him. All sprawled out on the floor there.
I'm just lying. Am I gonna be okay? It hurts so much. Holy! No. It's a lot of blood. You're okay.
That did not sound convincing there, I have my concerns that Mr. Dellis is not going to be rejoining us. Gonna check out the rest of my plane while I'm here. The nose got shot up pretty bad.
Come on, man. Calm down.
Pilots
Calm down.
may have taken some damage.
It's gonna be okay.
Armor's got a lot of
I'm
bullet
okay
holes.
now. I'm okay. Get to it.
The Bombay looks good, so Phoenix might be alright. Radio operator looks peachy keen. There's a single thing to complain about for him. The waist has taken some damage, but it doesn't look too bad. And Zombie may have some bullet holes in him as well. All in all, though, looks like we're leaving the flak zone. I don't think they're going to send any more fighters towards us. So if we can just limp our way back home, we should be alright. As I say that, this bomber down here drops altitude just alarmingly enough. And I actually can jump back and forth between all the bombers in my squadron, but I'm not going to, because I'd rather keep tabs on my own plane. Although they need to feather that motor, or they're probably not going to make it home. And, same with them. They're just creating tremendous wind drag, wind resistance. Speaking of, I actually want to check out the condition of my own engines. Alright, that actually looks pretty good. There we go. Alright, temperatures are good. Temperatures are all within limits. Pressures and revs are all healthy and even. And it doesn't look like any of our fuel tanks are particularly low, which means we're not losing air or losing fuel anywhere. Which that's when it gets bad. Because then you have to start trying to figure out how to preserve fuel levels, and there is a way using Phoenix's position, well, according to, proper history, it would be Phoenix's position, the top turret. They would be able to pump fuel out of one tank and into another. I don't know how to do that specifically. I have an idea, but I've never actually practiced it, so one day I might need to do that. Alright, well, instead of sitting here and staring at the planes and just rambling for the next hour as we fly home, I'm going to go ahead and once again cut here, and we'll be back, hopefully, when we're getting clearance to land. Okay, so we've just been given clearance to land. It looks like we're actually going to be the first ones down, which is interesting. That normally doesn't happen. Another point of interest, my character is broken and is just standing here, having rendered medical aid. So Zombly is currently sitting in the front. And we just, I guess, don't have a tail gunner position. No, Travis did night, so we don't have radio operator, I guess? Yeah. Anyway. Shit. Okay. F1. Shit. Pause. I, had to do that. Sorry, I hate breaking the game like that. Unpause. Jared, crank that wheel down. Alright, so I've got Phoenix working on manually cranking that landing gear down. There it goes, very slowly. Really, it's futile because the wheels shot to shit anyway. Fuck. Well, brace yourselves. Oh. Alright. And Phoenix with his superhuman strength ratcheting the entire airplane up on that one wheel. Alright, well, as much as I hate to say it, I am afraid that this plane may have flown its last mission. And even better is that we're still on the runway. So what I'm going to attempt to do here... Ah, shit, it won't let us. Okay. This is probably going to be the end of this game already, because we're all going to die. I was going to try to manually take control of the pilot and increase engine power, throttle up, and take it off the runway, but he just decided to park it here. So this guy's probably going to run into us and we're all going to die. And I wish I was being dramatic, but I'm not. This is probably going to end very poorly. I wonder if I can just skip it. Nope. Not. Hey, look at that. I skipped it. We'll just assume that everything went well. Alright. I don't know why I'm doing this. We know what it looks like through there. Right. Hey, look, I can skip it. Alright, well, let's see what the debrief says. Near miss? Come on now. Apparently we only lost one bomber? I don't know. 3 fighters shot down, so that's not bad. Alright. Confirm friendly losses 1. A whole bunch of fatal wounds. I received a light wound. And I don't know if any of these other people are in my plane. I don't think they are. I don't know. I think I might be the only wounded person. And a light wound, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we didn't really do a whole lot of damage. Yeah, sorry. A lot of posthumous Purple Hearts. No promotions. Liberty Bell crashed in enemy territory. All on board were killed. Lovely. Alright. Alright, so it looks like they actually already replaced those propellers and landing gear for me. All things considered, my plane did not take that much damage. It was all the other ones that were really hurt. Okay, so we lost our right waist gunner as well. Okay. Right main gear jammed and punctured. Oh, and I appear to be getting a text message. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm going to respond to this real quick. Okay, sorry about that lack of professionalism. So, mechanical status is still a B, so that's good. Small amount of damage, it looks like. Yeah, right wing flap and surface. So that's not too bad. Those are recommended, which is not great, but... Alright, so, priority. I guess we'll make that. I don't know. Since it requires 0 parts, we'll go ahead and make it urgent. Punctured. Yeah, we'll do those since they're urgent. Crap. Yeah, we'll leave that as routine. We'll leave that as routine. Carry out all urgent repairs and maintenance tasks. Done. Ah, crap. And we'll look at some of these other guys while we're at it. I don't really care what they look like. Nice. Bombshell Blonde made it out easy. Memphis Belle has a decent amount of damage on her. Nothing required. These are the guys that I'm curious to see. The guys with the torn up motors. Left main gear jammed. Ooh. Ah, wow, yeah. How is this thing still at a B status with all this? Elevator damage, right elevator, left and right wing flaps, left and right wing surfaces, rudder, both stabilizers. And that's all just recommended. Nothing is... Wow. Alright, well, I suppose I'm just going to skip out on all of this stuff. Doesn't really matter to me, honestly. As far as I can tell, it all gets fixed anyway. So we'll just come in here and check my in tray. Alright, I am on the sick list. Which means I'm not going back for now. Oh, and we had 2 people who were brought home dead. Martin R. Schaefer and John Hitchens. Not sure what plane they were on. Nobody's listed as missing in action. And we have a bunch of people wounded. Alright, and it looks like we're not going to get chewed out just yet. So congratulations, Mike. Looks like you're not going to be yelled at. Bunch of posthumous Purple Hearts. Very depressing stuff. And a note. Alright, whatever. Okay, so I need to find out what's going on with me. Oh, apparently I'm single. Go figure. Average on both gunnery and bomb aiming. Well, that sucks. And above average on technical. And below average on... Wow, I suck. Oh, well. Anyway. 1 mission flown. Expected discharge date on the 6th. So, let's see what happens on that. And yeah, my right waist gunner was also wounded in action. And will also be discharged on the 6th. Guardian Angel's pilot was damaged. Was injured. Guardian Angel's ball turret gunner was injured. A light wound. Alright. So, I guess that is, it for this particular mission. And since that is it for this mission, that's going to be it for this this episode. Trying to figure out what all this is. I've never actually played around too much in this mode, so I don't really know a whole lot about what's going on with all these different things. Alright, well. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I'm doing wrong, anything that you want to see. I have a small pile of games to play still. I will be revisiting Nox at some point. So you can look forward to that too. There probably will be another Minecraft break between B-17 and Nox. And, of course, I'm going to have several more episodes of B-17 before we go back somewhere else. So, yeah, you guys can look forward to all that. And, once again, leave me comments, suggestions, all that crap. Also, if you want to be part of my crew, taking a page right out of Zombly's book here, so thanks for the idea, Zomb. Don't copyright it, please, because you're making more money off this stuff than I am. Right, but seriously, if you guys want to be in a position on the plane, let me know, and I'll do my best to slide you in. Otherwise, I guess that'll wrap it up for me. Alright guys, so once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.